Advisor not complete.
Coming up to Alpha.
We'll get waiting.
What's cool about this little airport, I like it. They got a kids playground.
Oh yeah, look
right
at that.
here. Yeah, isn't that sweet? I like that. Get the young people involved with aviation. Very good career. Okay, here's Alpha. Making a left here. Okay, got tower standing by. And for those tuning in, so it's about a 2-hour flight back to New York. Peachtree Tower, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie. Holding short the ILS hold line, ready for takeoff, 21 left.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Peachtree Tower, wind 27013, turn left heading 090, runway 21 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, on upon takeoff, turn to heading 0900 Delta Charlie. Thank you. You got that, Adam?
Yep.
So climbing to 3000, left turn it to the east, which is their normal here. We're clear for takeoff.
I got the old school phone.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna center up here on the runway, and I'm doing full power before brake release. Okay. To the carrots, we're good. Wind is off the right, so right aileron.
Sears 427 Hotel Papa, Peachtree Tower. Traffic departing parallel runways on HondaJet, turning due east. Left turn not approved, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff.
And there
For takeoff, 2 right,
V1,
departure,
V rotate, there we go. You rotate 2 good engines. Gears coming up. MCT, flaps are coming up. Climb up a little bit and start our left turn. Okay.
Number 0 Delta Charlie, left turn to 090, contact line departure.
In the turn to 090, over to departure, 0 Delta Charlie, have a good day. Autopilot.
563, contact Peachtree Tower, HM, 120.9, good day.
Capture altitude and heading. A little bit of power. Low land at departure, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, 2,900 feet for 3,000.
430 Delta Charlie, land at departure, ident, climb, maintain 5,000.
There you go on my ident, 5,000, 430 Delta Charlie, thank you. He cleared us to 5,000.
Yep. And a clear track 459 is
all right, go through our checklist. Landing gear is done. Your dampers engaged. Flaps are up. Thrust levers are at MCT.
Back those shortly.
Flight guidance is good. Ice protection not needed. Cabin signs not needed.
15 Echo Victor, proceed direct to Sham on a localizer and effective visual.
See how much traffic Atlanta has. It's like New York.
Busy area.
It is.
515 Echo Victor.
All right, next list, pressurization. Yeah, start to pressurize. It's good. So hazy here still and all over the East Coast and even the Midwest from the Canadian fires.
I heard the weather's improving a little bit in New York.
So just to brief everybody, so we just departed PDK, which is one of the airports in Atlanta where if you don't want to deal with the brain damage of ATL, which we don't, we could always fly into ATL, but why would you? This is closer to where you need to be and a lot easier to get in and out of. So we just departed that and we're holding air at 5,000 feet. As you can see on the screen on the right, there's a lot of traffic in Atlanta. But you know what? They're pros here. They know how to manage that.
American 1598, clear direct to Chaos and descend to maintain flight level 240.
Chaos is a waypoint. I'm thinking they named that back in the Get Smart days. Remember that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Request direct Shaw, then direct destination.
Yeah, who was the guy that would like hide out in trash cans and
stuff?
stuff?
November 850, Mike Bravo, say request again.
That was a good show.
Shaw, Sierra, Charlie.
And he had the shoe phone?
Take me around south.
Wonder whose desk that's sitting on
Mike
now.
Bravo,
Huh? I wonder whose desk that is sitting on.
Yeah, right.
The original shoe phone.
Okay.
Where that Sunbeam Tiger is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 41,000 feet, aka
the traffic?
Yeah, but he's below us.
1,000 feet?
November 0 Delta Charlie, reading for weather avoidance, advise ready to copy.
everybody's edification, they just gave us a route around the weather. We're painting it here. We could see it out the window. You could be able to see it on the cameras. And so we got the next red over here. We got the onboard radar. So this is to the second. So we got both working for us. No big deal. And frankly, if we needed to, we could probably top it, go up to 43,000. So that's what they gave us a route here. And we'll probably still have to go a little bit, still deviate a little bit left or right. So we're doing 400 knots. We were doing a little bit better before, but the chop kind of does take away from some of the airspeed. But this ain't bad at 41,000 feet. Ground speed is 406. So in miles per hour, yeah, now we're back up to 403. It's going to vary a few knots.
There, 49.62.
So storms, that's why they're holding over Washington. I was wondering what's going on. We'll go full screen on that.
That's at 916, clear direct SCARP.
Look at the
SCARP, digit 916.
That was right over DC.
595, contact launch.
That's why those airliners had a hold.
41.4, climbing 430.
Understood, understandable. The fish hook that I always call it the fish hook they love to give us. But usually around here,
And watch, good
they may make us go out to Sardi.
370,
I try and negotiate that we can get to Deer Park at least and get back into Farmington.
Flight level 180,
We're going to start getting the information. I cheat. I go to VTAR instead of raw, decoded. I love that. A little less brain damage. So right now, Farmingdale, wind is 200 at 9 knots, so we're going to be definitely...
Runway 19.
Yeah, runway 19. Yes, sir.
Which is actually 193 magnetic.
Yeah, yeah. 3 miles of visibility. There's that haze. Thank you, Canada. We love you, but yeah. Getting your smoke. Otherwise, it's clear. Temperature 26, 2.18. Altimeter 3.
The 1902, beginning descent.
0.
Start down, 902.
All right, so we know we're going to be landing into the haze, very much like the takeoff. No big deal. And so I usually use the instrument approaches even in VFR conditions anyhow. So we'll be definitely using instrument approach into runway 19. So we know that. And there's my approach checklist on the left side. I got it over here. Seatbelts, Adam and I are belted. Passengers, we can give them a briefing if we had them. We don't, so we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about cabin signs. Avionics set, we're going to do that here in a second.
424.
Briefing the approach. That'd be 2,000 feet coming down, Maury 1,500 feet. Adam and I have this memorized.
665, cross
like,
subs,
I don't know how many times.
Subs is 7,000 at 6.
Coming down to 328 feet, got to see the runway, or we're doing a missed approach. Missed approach is climb to 2,000 feet, left turn to 3,000 feet, and back to Deer Park and hold. And we can just zoom up to the plate. So they're going to bring us in over here at 2,000 feet, left turn, 2,000 feet, then down to 1,500 feet.
Yazoo, American 2772.
Down here, missed approach, hooking left turn. Initially 2,000 feet, then 3,000 feet to Deer Park. You concur?
I concur.
Okay. So we'll say go ahead and load. Now we've loaded that.
50 miles this side of the
now it knows that we're landing runway 19. I can hit weather. I can load the VTAR. Bingo, it pulls it from the satellite. And coming into 19,000 soon. Runway is 5,500 feet. Landing config, ice protection will be off. Landing distance. It's a new thing Honda put in there, but it's kind of a pain that it defaults to a very long landing distance. On a day like today, totally unnecessary. Landing data. We need 3,500 feet. We'll probably stop it less than that.
Where do you want the power at 19?
Go to about 85 to start, then we'll bring it up to MCT. All right, we're going to have a 8-knot headwind and a 3-knot crosswind off the right side. So we need a little bit more than half the runway. I'm going to go ahead and post that. We'll accept that. We've done that. That's all done. Cast messages so far negative. Done our briefing. That may not be student traffic. I wouldn't say this is a particularly good student day unless you're an IFR student with an instructor. The kind of day that could trip you up if you're a student.
Yeah, this is...
Because technically it's VFR, maybe marginal VFR. But you tell me if you could see, we know Long Island's not far in front of us, and we can't see it. All we see is white. It's like we're in a cotton ball. Now for two IFR pilots, it's like, okay, that's what we do. But if you're a student out over the water and all of a sudden you don't know which way is land, you're like, that's why getting your instrument rating, anybody that's a VFR pilot that's watching this channel, get your instrument ticket as soon as possible. I did mine in the minimum 200 hours, and that was...
It just may save your life.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, man, is that hazy? Now I could see, like...
I could see ground, but I wouldn't call this VFR.
I'd say visibility is like,
no.
I don't know, maybe a mile?
Yeah, I was going to say, I doubt 3 miles highly. Absolutely not.
See, I don't know if he's going to give us ZOSAP or he's going to just vector us towards Debbie's, that's all.
We're down at 2, he's probably going to vector us.
No, the ZOSAP is yeah, ZOSAP is here. Yeah, you're probably right, but we'll give it another second. So we could do vectors to final multiple ways. You could do it here. You can also hit proc, vectors to final. And I'm tending to agree with you, we're not going to get ZOSAP. So we'll go ahead and say vectors to final.
Yep.
Okay, we've got that set up now. Magenta needles leading inbound. We have it up here, we have it up here, and we're coming on the approach plate.
All right, you still see Moira, you still see Debbie.
Yep. This is amazing. This is like apocalyptic.
We're right at the Northport Stacks.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it. But
you can see it
this is
now.
like, out of a movie. So he's going to give us a left turn here soon.
Yeah, somebody right at Debbie now. He'll have to bring us out a little bit.
Delta Charlie, you're 8 from Moray, heading 230, 207, final approach, course clear on F1 approach.
Cleared for the approach, 2000 till established 0, Delta Charlie, thank you.
He's at 220 heading to join.
Okay, we're on the approach. Heading FMS, approach is on. We got it nice and slow.
0 Delta Charlie, contact Republic Tower.
Over to Republic, have a great day, 0 Delta Charlie. Tower, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, just about to turn inbound at Debbie.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Republic Tower, wind is 1907, runway 19er, clear to land.
19er, clear to land, 0 Delta Charlie. And for 0 Delta Charlie, what's the speed of the traffic in front of us?
0 Delta Charlie, that traffic is a Bonanza doing 110.
Cheapers, okay. All right, we'll throw that in gear. Yeah, I wouldn't say that they sequenced us too well. Coming to agreement with you. That was kind of...
I just thought approach was going to take us to a little outside
a little bit
Debbie,
out, yeah.
Just because of that guy on the inbound.
We're ahead of the curve here. Can't slow it anymore. I could go one notch of flaps. Last notch of flaps. Prematurely to slow it down for this.
Remember, 0 Delta Charlie, traffic, your left rear has you in sight. They're maneuvering to follow you.
Yeah, he's pretty close. He's only 600 feet above.
Roger, he's got you in sight. He's maneuvering to follow.
Okay, we don't.
And November 55 Papa, you can reduce your speed or make a right 360. Traffic ahead is indicating 120.
Okay, we'll do it.
And Icarus 12, you can make the right turn
Okay.
runway 14 Bravo.
Final checklist. Gears down, full flaps, slowing it down. Landing gears down, full flaps.
This is Deflect, yes sir, you are clear to land. That traffic is still your 6 o'clock and 3 miles.
Okay, coming into VREF. VREF is 109.
You got lights on or no?
They come on automatically.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Okay, doing good. Airport in sight, runway in sight.
Perfect glide.
Yep. Okay.
A 1 low.
No, it's on autopilot. It ain't me, boss.
Back going to Echo.
I'm going to be
November
kicking off
00,
the
Quebec,
autopilot
make the
here
right
in a
turn on
second.
runway 1.
Autopilot is coming off. Autopilot's off. And flying. Staying on glide slope.
Gear down, flaps down.
Yep.
500.
Wilson power. So even though we're right nailing the glide slope, it's got 3 red bassies now. It's 2 of 2. It is VREF, a little bit power to hold. But that we're nailing the glide slope. Nailed.
Yep.
All right, now two red, 2 white.
Yep.
So they finally agree. Okay. And VREF is 109. We're 110.
Fourth.
Okay, gears down, final
Thank you
check.
too, we'll be here.
Full flaps and
50. 40. 30.
power's out.
20.
There's a 1,000-foot marker.
10.
Nose comes down. Speed brake out. Kill the brake.
3,000.
3,000 feet
Remember, 0
left.
Delta Charlie, safe parking.
Atlantic.
Delta Charlie, roll it down to the end. Bravo 6 Bravo with me. Have a good night.
2000.
With you, Bravo 6, into Atlantic. You have a great night too. 0 Delta Charlie, and happy 4th.
Thank you, sir. You too.
I'd say that was a good landing. What do you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we nailed it, my friend. I would say that was pretty good IFR conditions.
Thanks for your help. 901.
So if anybody has any questions, obviously we can't answer them in real time, but please, post them. And if you like watching these videos, don't forget to, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button,